Welcome to the Oakland County Fair. Today we will go over how to enter the fair for 2025. Welcome to the Oakland County Fair. Today we will go over how to enter the fair for 2025. To enter the Oakland County Fair, you will do this online. To find the online entries, you can visit our website at www.oakfair.org from your computer or mobile device, or you can download the ShowWorks Passport app from the App Store or Google Play. Once on the fair website, you will need to click on the Participate menu. From that menu, you'll want to select Fair Exhibitor and then click on Online Entry. Once on the online entry page of the Oak Fair website, you will want to click on the online entry link. Clicking on this link will redirect you from the Oak Fair website to a different website called ShowWorks for your fair entry. Please note the online entry page on our website is also where you will find the Sign Up Genius links for Animal Check-In. Signing up for Animal Check-In is required. Next, I will go over the steps you need to take on the ShowWorks website to successfully complete your Oakland County Fair entry. Once you're on the ShowWorks website, the first thing you will need to do is select option 1, Register, at the top of the screen. The first thing you will need to do when registering is to determine what type of account you need to set up. If you are a family with multiple exhibitors or are a part of any group that wants to pay for your entries together, you will click Assign In as a quick group. If you are a single exhibitor, you will select the appropriate option at the bottom of the screen. Either I am a new exhibitor or have yet to register for this year, or I have previously registered this year. It is important to note that information from last year's application does not carry forward to this year. When registering for the first time for 2025, everyone is a new exhibitor or a new group. Teachers participating in the Oakland County Fair Classroom Partnership Program are responsible for submitting the entries for their class. They can do this online as a quick group using the code provided, or they can register using the registration form that was sent to them. Teachers with questions pertaining to the Classroom Partnership Program should email info@oakfair.org or call the fair office at 248-634-8830. Next, I will go over how to set up a quick group. If you are a single exhibitor, you can proceed to slide 13 for the rest of your instructions. Quick groups allow you to group multiple individuals together. You can check out and pay for everyone at once, but you will still need to register each exhibitor individually for their classes. The first thing you need to do when setting up your quick group is pick a name that you will remember. Your family name works well for this. Like I mentioned before, everyone is a new group the first time they sign up in 2025. The program will not remember your information from last year. The next thing you'll do when setting up your quick group is establishing your password. Make sure you use a simple password and write it down somewhere to reference to use to log back into your account. Then you'll click Continue. Do remember that this password and username is different than the one you will use on the oakfair.org website to purchase your parking stickers, mega passes, and camping. After clicking Continue, you will get a confirmation screen. Please make sure you confirm your exact group name. Any spaces, capitalization, or punctuation in your group name will matter if you need to log back in. You'll also want to verify your email address if you entered one. If everything looks correct, click the Continue button. The next screen is where you will select Begin Adding Exhibitors and Entries button to start adding exhibitors to your group. Next, we'll go over how to add exhibitors. Add the exhibitor by entering their first and last name and selecting the appropriate option. Select This is a new exhibitor if they have not registered as an exhibitor for 2025. Select This exhibitor has already been registered if they have already been registered for this year. Then click Continue. Next, you will create a password and enter the exhibitor's contact information. It will ask for a new password for each exhibitor in your quick group. The password can be the same that you used for the group and can be used multiple times. Once all information has been added, click Continue. Once you click Continue, you will see a confirmation screen. Please confirm all of the information is correct. Please be sure to verify the email address. This is the address used by the fair to contact you with important updates and class information. Please do not use an email address that you do not check, as you may miss important information. Once you have entered the exhibitor's contact information, you will then enter their classes. The first step in entering classes is selecting the department. Once you select the department, you will need to also select the division. After selecting the department and the division, finally you will select the specific class. Once the class has been selected, you will click Add Entry to Cart. Please note if you have two projects, for example, 2 lambs or 2 hogs, you will need to enter the class twice. If you do not enter it twice, your second animal will not have been entered. You can do this by clicking the plus button next to the Add Entry to Cart button, or by adding the class multiple times. You can verify the number of times you may enter a class in the Oakland County Fair book. A special note for those entering showmanship. Animal exhibitors, please remember that your showmanship classes are listed in the respective animal department. They are not listed in the market department. To continue entering classes, you will repeat the class selection process until all classes for this exhibitor have been added. You can click Add Different Entry if you have another entry for the same person, but it is in a different department or division. You can click Add Similar Entry if you have another entry for the same person in the same department and division. This may be helpful if you have multiple entries in the same class. And finally, you can click Continue if you have no more entries to add for this person. To enter classes for another exhibitor, you can add another exhibitor in a few screens. Once all classes have been added for this exhibitor, you'll click Continue to move on to the item screen. On the Items page, remember to select all of the applicable fees for this exhibitor. If you are showing dogs, horses, miniature horses, or donkeys, please remember to select your applicable per animal fee. Once all fees have been added, select Continue. Again, don't forget to sign up for your animal check-in times separately on Sign Up Genius. Next, you will come to another review screen. Please remember to review the classes and fees in the center of the screen to make sure they are correct and complete. At this point, you can save your cart to come back later, completely check out if you are done, or add another exhibitor. Please note, if you save your cart, you have not submitted your entries. You are not entered into the fair until you have checked out. But please remember, you cannot edit your classes once you have checked out. If you have another exhibitor to enter, click Add Entries for a different exhibitor. You will then repeat the registration and class entry process for each additional family member. You can refer to slides 12 through 21 for steps. Remember, every person in the family must be entered individually. Once everyone has been entered, you'll want to review the classes and the fees for each exhibitor. Remember to save your cart to come back later if needed. Once all family members have been added and verified, click Check Out to submit your entries. Please note, if you save your cart, you have not submitted your entries. You are not entered into the fair until you have checked out. Also remember, you cannot edit your classes once you have checked out. If you save your cart, this confirmation screen will come up. If this screen does not come up, do not exit as your cart has not been saved. When you are ready to submit your entries, click Continue. On the checkout screen, select your payment method. On the next screen, you will enter your credit or debit card information. After entering in your payment information, you will see a signature box. Before your entries have been submitted, you must type yes in the box, indicating that you agree to abide by all of the rules and regulations that are in the Oakland County Fair book. Once you type yes, click submit. After clicking submit, you will see a final confirmation screen. This is the final and most important confirmation screen. This is your entry confirmation. Please print this confirmation for your records as proof of entry. A copy will also be emailed to the email address on file. If you do not receive a copy, please contact the fair office. After closing the final confirmation screen, you will see a thank you message letting you know your entries have been submitted for processing. After everything is submitted, if you need to look at any of your registration information, you can click Go to My Account Summary. Thank you for entering the 2025 Oakland County Fair. We look forward to seeing you soon.